Good evening, folks. Samson told Abra Public Radio. We're here again tonight. We say thank you for joining us this Monday, wonderful, wonderful, blessing Monday afternoon. Thank you, the liberal. Please tell everyone else that the liberal is here tonight, and I'm not here to come and take prisoner. This is a wonderful thing to have with you here tonight. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. Please share this video to as many people as possible. Share this video to as many people as possible. Victor, good evening to you as well. Thank you for joining us, being the first here, and we'll call your name right away. But folks, all you can do for us here, just whenever you turn into this platform, just uh, click share and share this video to as many brothers and sisters as possible. We want to thank all of you again for tuning in to Liberian Public Radio. Welcome, welcome. Let's have a conversation about our country because it's very important that we do that. I want to thank all of you. And the CEO, I want to thank the CEO immensely. No problem. The CEO myself, we're not making flour anymore because the way he carry on the radio station is so good. We got internet going on right now, like bro, big deal, big deal, big deal. So sooner or later, I will start doing some live shows in Liberia. Oh, the CEO is so good, so good. I'm me and myself, we're not making flour, I'm not making flour. I will not even when he can't whatever he say, I will not even call my bold title need to hear against that. Because he's doing good. So we thank him, we thank the CEO, and no more confusion. This is Samson to Labra Popular Conversation with Samson to is on now. Share this video, share it. Safety, safety. Oh my Lord Jesus. Yes, 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 yes. This is one of those we want to bring our testimony to the entire world. We pray to you. We beg you. We ask you to step in, and you did. Not one fingernail got cut on people, children in Liberia for the CDC and Unity Party, blah, blah, whatever they call it. My Lord, thank you for stepping. Thank you for stepping in. You are so wonderful. You are so merciful, my Lord. Without you, nothing is possible. This thing happened peacefully because of you, and we will recognize you for that. We will praise you for that. We will sing your praises for that. Yes, my Lord. Thank you. You didn't make us shame, and those brothers and sisters that don't know you, we say, let them come and test you. We told the whole world, Jesus, our God, is coming in to help us. He will take complete control of the situation. My Lord, you did. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Yes, yes, yes. The powerful, high, mighty. When you want to tell who don't know Jesus, y'all can y'all see the one what the God have done again, my people. Y'all see what the God have done again. CDC of all people. and the Unity Party government breaking building down and nothing. Oh, my Lord, we want to thank you for your intervention. Thank you. Thank you, my Lord. You have the power, and you displays your power. Your power of intervention, your power of love was surely, surely on display in Liberia this going weekend. We want to thank you, my Lord. Thank you very much. Again, my Lord, we come before you again tonight. We ask that the people of the Republic of Liberia be blessed, that the Republic itself be blessed, the President of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Baka, be blessed. Whatever he touches in the interest of the law, my law, in the interest of the Liberian people, that indeed his hand will be blessed. Give him long life. Guide him. Whichever door he knocks, my Lord, in the interest of the Liberian people, that the door will be opened by you. And we know you have the power to do so. That's why we will come before you with no shame whatsoever and pray to you because we know you can do it. Your time is the best. If you say, wait, Samson, I'm waiting because I know when you're ready to reward, no man can stop it. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. My Lord, we ask that the host country, the United States of America, be blessed. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Again, folks, that's how we do it here. We say thank you. Oh. My Esther, I pray that God, I pray to, and I'm praying to just about. Good evening to you too, man. Good evening. We miss you too over the weekend. We miss you. Thank you for joining us this evening, man. Thank you. Again, folks, Samson told Labra Pabrito. Those of you that are watching, I want to thank all of you again for tuning in. We will be talking about Liberia here, but yeah, a few things I want to say. And let me make it quick before people start pouring in here because I know they want to pour in to try to stop me. So let me make it quick. Let me talk quick. What happened over the weekend, my brothers and sisters? We have to be careful. We have to be careful. Mm? CDC. Yeah, let me put it up. I don't want to do the video. I'll just do the few pictures here. CDC headquarters. And many Unity Party team was jubilating. I laugh. CDC are your brothers and sisters. They, because of party business, when they break their building, the building where some of them used to sleep, the building where they go to meeting, the building for 6 years where they were, and no war come to Liberia. Many of you that were making fun of CDC lived to talk about CDC. 6 years the government was in power. No war. No war. No war on a CDC-led government. Safety. Yeah, people say they killed that, what have you. But for 6 years, many of you that are criticizing and dancing when CDC buildings were being torn down, you live on a CDC-led government. This is not something to dance about. This is sad. Yeah, we will say CDC brought it on themselves. Yes, I will say that. Because there's no reason President George Weah, the most popular person in the Republic of Liberia, to be defeated by Unity Party and Samson Tour. It is ridiculous. They always, CDC and sedition have always misplaced their priority. So they brought this on themselves. Look at that sycamore tree. I was on that tree, and I will show you some more pictures here, not tonight, hopefully tomorrow, when I was invited by Molu to come and take pictures. He said, come in, sir, take picture everywhere. When they were having their huge CDC gathering, 2018, I took picture. I looked on the tree, took picture. I have those pictures. Then they're tearing the tree down. And people are jubilating. Liberians are jubilating. CDC failed. I agree. And that's why I sat on this platform to run the campaign for CDC to be defeated. But not for me to sit here and allow Liberians to say we're going to destroy a political party. What you have done here If CDC play their cards well, brothers and sisters, uh, if CDC play their cards well, in fact, all my bill that I owe in America, I will start paying them now. And I don't want to owe anybody because if CDC play their card well, Liberia door will be closed for me. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? That CDC symbol will be on the ground and Liberians are jubilating because of political party. CDC failed us massively. But that does not mean CDC should go down, and they are not going down. Don't mind the yama yama they're talking. CDC is not going down. I keep telling you guys this. You don't want to believe me. I'm a strong supporter of Ambassador Baka, a strong supporter of President Baka. I and CDC were not in the same boat. But I keep saying this. They are Liberians. Now, another thing I want you guys to remember here is this. Today, we celebrate the down throne of CDC headquarters and what have you. What happened tomorrow if it is your turn and your political party is throwing down? What will you say? What will you say? And people are jubilating, making fun of CDC. CDC brought it on itself. CDC brought that, and they apparently CDC have not learned. Apparently, CDC have not learned anything. The hierarchy of CDC continue to refuse to learn. And they will suffer the same defeat. Even if they build skyscraper in Liberia with their own money, they will continue to suffer the same defeat until President Weah, former President Weah, and CDC recognize that indeed it is time to change course. From the list I saw today, and I'll put a list up here. From the list I saw today, CDC, they're not ready yet. They're not ready. They are not ready. So there's no reason for me to sit down here and say, I feel sorry for CDC. They brought it on themselves. President Weah, the most popular president in the Republic of Liberia, and those who were handling President Weah refused to utilize the skill, the most important, effective tools they have in their CDC toolbox. They refuse to use it, which is the popularity of President Weah. Use that to make sure Liberians are on board with you. But they sat down here and fooled this young man. Bakuyu is strong. Bakuyu is why in the meantime they're doing nothing. And Liberian was suffering. But they refused to let him know. They put in the car, boom, the same thing they're doing to President Wakanda. They put in the car, boom, they fly. And here, it's a CDC headquarters. The men who own the land, that Ghana men own the land, the men who, what they land in Africa, they land you're looking at in Africa, in Ghana, in Sierra Leone, it's in Guinea, it's in Liberia. Who among us that are unable to negotiate? I don't care what CDC refused to pay the men, what have you. And we sat there. Churches, the leader of all these churches, they were not able to intervene. If they did, I don't know. To intervene. The CDC is a political party. We remember what Tui Party used to do. Now, who to stop CDC now? To say this government did this thing because they want to silence opposition. You able to stop it? You able to stop it? You able? Look at CDC headquarters. Look at this. Look at this. These are Liberians. Yes, CDC, many of the sedition was stealing and what have you. But the most important thing I want you to get at is this. In life, you say you fall down, the way you get up make you who you are. Make you make your character to stand up. Nobody fall and remain on the ground. God got every one of us our back. Who among us have not fallen before? and y'all want to dance in the street because CDC building is down. I know I'm not sedition. Far from it. I would not be CDC member anyhow. They don't like me. I don't like them. They must say we don't get along. But let's be truthful. Let us be truthful. You want to tell me the president of the Republic of Liberia is unable to tell whoever is going to demolish the building to say the demolition process should not continue. The people will evict them. We will take them out of the place peacefully. And as God could have it, when they went in, I show you Gregory Kuma. Gregory Kuma is a winner in this. Gregory Kuma is the best. He's the most high winner in this program at all. Able, use a voice. Everyone is about condemning Gregory Kuma. Use his voice to make CDC to know that you are the most powerful opposition. Let the building go. At the end, it was Gregory Kuma. He didn't use the force to convince CDC. You think, yeah, you're a winner. You think a CDC said, no, you're not doing nothing to the building. People will die. That's it. But who will suffer most? Town like this. Smoke all over the city. If CDC wanted to. Your people going around celebrating sedition. Okay? CDC brought it on themselves. And yet, from the list I saw today in their committee to put it around, they're not ready. They are not ready. I thought President Baka was former President we would say, you know what? First of all, you come to the Liberian people. This is a traumatic situation. You know how many young sedition in Liberia right now that can't sleep because of this? Not because they were living on CDC headquarters, no. You know how many sedition have CDC at heart? That he kind of thing can make them go nyama nyama? You think that means something to and CDC? Why they do this thing? He ain't me. But some sedition up to this time are still crying like somebody died from them. And that one you'll be in the street, you're dancing. And then President we are. After this, instead of you to come publicly to calm the situation with the sedition, forget about CDC not going the street. We appreciate that. But this was a time to show leadership. This, for me, was a time for President we have to show that, yes, indeed, I'm coming back. Instead, you make up a list of failed politicians. Fill the list with failed politicians. Fill the list. The people who brought your government down. Fill the list. When are you going to listen? When are you going to listen to common voice, President Weah? When? When are you going to listen? You think these people you got on that list, they will bring you back? I thought you were going to reach. First thing I tell President we are going to do was this. Have a press conference and say to my sons and daughters of CDC, we failed. And for this, we apologize. We have no more roof over our head. We were there for 6 years. We did not take this thing serious. We didn't see it coming. We thought we were Liberians. All of us are Liberians. We're going to be caring for each other. But that we didn't know that these people were going to take it politically to try to say they're going to bring us down. To those sedition, he would say, or he should have said, to those sedition who are crying right now because you have no political headquarters, for those sedition who feel so hurt, so badly, that they want to commit suicide. They ask on sedition tonight, I don't even want to live. That's how, I'm telling you, I was at their headquarters. Now look at this, CDC. When Monu said tomorrow y'all come, y'all bring t-shirt, print your own t-shirt, they go and find money. Why do they get money from Liberia to buy t-shirt and print it? But they go and find money and print their own t-shirt. That's how much love they got. You're not see Breakable in a player the way he can be talking to me. I older than Breakable. But when it comes to CDC, no age business. If I say anything, he's ready to respond. That's the kind of love these people have for President we are and Breakable. I mean, and CDC. And Breakable is here in the United States. I thought President we are going to take the podium and ease the pains of all sedition. But you making our list and say we're going to, it doesn't mean anything until the building is erected. What happened from now until the building is erected? Sedition are going through the pain. President we are should have come out and said, we are sorry. The leadership failed you. Not politically, not fail Liberia, even if you want to deny that, which I believe you fail Liberia, but if you want to deny that, that's fine. But specifically, talk to the CDC and CDC all over the world so they will have face to defend. Now when their symbol, CDC symbol is on the ground like this. The building all rumble. The sycamore tree, where young blood told you, let's get back under the sycamore tree where we can discuss our thing and you should have come to harmony as brothers and sisters. That sycamore tree is gone. But I want to say this to many of the Liberians who are celebrating. Sycamore tree must be this, it might have been destroyed, but you can't take it out of the people's mind. You will not be able to take it out of the people's mind. You think you're going to be able to? You see, this is what this is. You know, for me as a political guru on this platform, this is what I like myself. I saw Toba and Tui Party. They tried to destroy Pat, and what they didn't realize that when people like Bacchus Matthew did, okay, people like Dr. Bullet did, okay, people like even the Samuel Jackson, Oscar Queer. When those people preach to you Sunday morning, when you leave, you carry that message to the corner all over Monrovia. And as a result, the idea of changing Tui Party took root. So when Tui Party start fighting back and said they're going to try to destroy Pat, what they didn't understand, they put Baka Mafia in jail. What they didn't understand was that it was in the blood and it was in the mind of Liberia. I'll tell you this one story here. The coup that happened, it has nothing, and I'm saying the first time, from what I know, first time, the coup that brought about that, it has nothing to do with governance process. It was because those people were in jail. And there was a rumor coming from the executive mansion that Monday morning they were going to kill Baka Matthew and the rest of the people. And certain group decided who's going to do the killing, because the guys didn't want to put Stake in the barracks. Who's going to do the killing? There was a rumor that Jebo, and if you don't know why Jebo died, I'm telling you now. William Jebo that used to play for St. Joseph Warrior, tall guy. The guy also used to be one of the best army drill sergeant, whatever they used to. I think forgetting the name of it, but he was there. That he was going to bring people from suffering, and he was a group that were going to do the killing. And the information that I got was that there were going to be people to resist. The night of the coup, when there was a rumor that okay, instead, now when the people find out people are not coming right now, so the group decided instead of trying to defend, let's go and get the people off the arm out of the executive mansion. And they have people at the executive mansion that were waiting already. Man, we know these things. You think you're gonna throw CDC under the bus and think you're gonna get away with it? No. It's in the heart of the people. I'm not gonna talk about the coup anymore. I'm done with that part because I know more. You cannot do this kind of thing and you think says CDC would down. Go down. I feel bad for us. But I want to thank God for his mercy. I want to thank God for his intervention, for which CDC and his people, President we are his people, were able to take the second route. If these people play their card well, I will pay all the people that are owing America because they're going to Liberia with my big mouth, going to Liberia is going to be difficult. If CDC play their card well on this building business, anybody that owe, especially whoever that owe, state or federal, whoever, I will clean myself, clean. Well, I don't want no problem because I know I'm not going to Liberia right now. But from every indication, just by the list they have up today, CDC is not. I told President, we are first thing before you make up the list. The list is not what's going to go into the heart of sedition. You need to pour cold water in the heart of sedition. Let it come from you, man. Let it come from you, Opon. I'm not talking about President. I'm talking to Opon. These people follow you, not because you are the most political person. You got no political skill. You got no leadership skill, as far as I'm concerned. They follow you for what? For who you are. They follow you for what? Because there's a video going around here, and I'll get on that. Where President we are and Sekwe, that short guy, midfielder, they were playing football around. Our time President we are came from the state, from abroad. Whenever President we are that time you were whenever he gets in Liberia, watch that video, find that video, and you will see. Look at the children faces. Whenever he gets in town, people's son will live. And these people refuse because of their greed. The people around President we are, because of their greed, they did not see how important using that popularity to make sure Liberians get on board with President we are. They didn't do that. Baku, you strong. That Baku, you strong business. Baku, you strong. Your building on the floor now. So for me, it is not about CDC building down. If they play their card well, forget about coming back. They will rule. They will rule. And if nobody believes me, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not here to please you. I'm here to be truthful. What I believe to be the truth. But from the list I saw today, I thought that list was going to contain some strong sedition who never agree with President we are in terms of policy. But because I think by this time, starting that day when that machine was up there, I thought President I was hoping that President we were on the phone calling tap sedition whom many of the McGill then kick out. These people, these sedition, the founding member of CDC, they forget it, whether they were Unity Party or not, but they are CDC in heart. You can't get that out of them. No matter what, they're always sedition. And there's a saying like once a sedition is always a sedition. Don't think say dictionary sour tabula rasa, all that kind of nonsense they do. But the smart sedition, I tell President we are going to get to them and say, this is what do we do now? This is the time to bring those sedition on board. And all of you should have put together. But what did you do, President Weah? You not only did you not pour my reasoning now. Not only did you not pour cold water in the heart of CDC and sedition, but you brought in the same group that failed you, the same group that black sedition, true sedition, founding member of CDC, the people that block them from making sure to get to you so you can govern properly. Those who believe in proper governance, those sedition who believe in transparency, those sedition who knew you have the means, they were going to guide you to be successful. I thought by this time you would have reached out to them. But who did you do? You brought in list of failed sedition. They will fail you again. They failed you before, they will fail you again. They're not going to help you. They will not help you. They will not help you. And that's the sad part on the whole thing here. Okay? On this whole thing here. That's the sad part. So for me, CDC and members of sedition, a member of CDC, sedition, they call them, we actually, whatever they call them. I'm not going to say sorry because I'm a political guru. Now that I've told many of my followers that this thing, if CDC were to play their card right, it's not late yet. It's not late yet. It's not late yet. It's not late yet. Okay, so um, it's not late yet. Okay, so CDC just need to make sure they do it and do it right. Okay, that list should be dismantled. I like to see some founding member of CDC. You say, oh, well, because you're the people from the senior era. Well, so big deal. They're from Grangie. And Grangie, always giving CDC 100% of their vote. So if CDC, but those were the people that were kicked out. Well, not kicked out, but blacked. And you will never know what these people have to contribute. The people you got on the list, they already show you what their contribution was going to be to see. They already show you. If they were good, why would you be in opposition? If these people need you got on the list, if they were good to you, if they were good to the party, if they were good to the country, why will you be seeking second term? Okay, you're seeking second term because these people you got on that list did not help you. And President, where you're supposed to be the only person in the entire Republic of Liberia to understand team playing. You should be at the top of that. Look at the statement you made during. You say, "I came to support you." You got to play from your heart. You got to play for your country. You were telling the players to believe in himself, to do it for the country, and you have that opportunity. But because of the inept behavior of these people, they decided to throw you and your whole ideas on it, and then you're going to list those same people on a CDC list, and people you want people to take you serious. Good luck. But let's play this. Let's play this. President Bakai came from overseas, and let's hear him what he say about CDC business.
Is the demolition of the CDC headquarters in Town, which was carried out through a court order. How does the administration ensure that such enforcement action are done fairly and without political interference?
The law is the law. It's not the government. It's the government implementation of the law. The police were ordered to do it, and they did it. Is that demolition is removal of the people from premises that don't belong to them according to the law. Thank you.
So you heard that. You heard that. That's President Bakai. The law is the law. The law is the law. So you got this so-called picture going around on Facebook about CDC building. Then let me dig into that one. Samson told. You see, when you don't take it serious, we will make you to take it serious. Here's the reason here for me doing what I'm gonna be doing now. CDC CDC is okay. CDC is a political party. If and when they come back to power, they will be leading the Republic of Liberia, not the Republic of Guinea, not the Republic of, but Republic of Liberia, which is my country. And I hope that they will do the right thing. Here's the building here. Look at this. Look at this. This is some of the things I call on seriousness. You see the two buildings at the bottom here. People making fun of you, of course, but they themselves, CDC themselves, putting this building up. That these are the kind of building they're going to put up. Let's have they done that before to us as Liberia? Yes. Watch this. It was on a CDC-led government that they decided they were going to build Ralphie Highway. But before building the Ralphie Highway, they decided to show us what Ralphie Highway would look like. Let's watch this. This is the unseriousness that is giving some of us headache with CDC. I'm not here to defend CDC. The point that I make earlier is not to defend CDC. It's to make sure that Liberians understand that CDC, sedition, they are our brothers and sisters. There's a gentleman over here, Ambassador Roosevelt Down. He built one big health clinic on it when you go into Grand Gita County in this big health clinic. I saw the picture. I went there. I didn't go in, but I was around. I stopped the car and walked because when you to the road, from the road to the clinic, it's about 2-3 minute walk. I saw a picture. I said, I know the guy that Ambassador Don. And I walked and went to the building. Beautiful medical building. They are our brothers and sisters. That medical building right now, there are people who are not sedation. Unity Party members that be treated in that medical building that was built by Ambassador Dan, who was sedation. So the point that I'm making here, they are sedation who are our brothers and sisters, and we're from the same area. You cannot be dancing in the street to try to laugh when they're going through pain, even if the pain is their own mistake. But let me go on now. Now you come to see the political guru in me here tonight. CDC, they come out. They say they're going to have this building that the CDC building going to look. The other one where the CDC hop out of that joke, but they have something like that. Why would you do that? Where is the drawing? The true drawing. You don't have it. Don't make these things up. Don't make these things up. But look what they did to us before. Watch this here. Look what they did before. They were going to build Ralphie Highway, and they show up Calasco there going around showing other video what Ralphie Highway looked like when they finish. What they say 491 or 941, whatever they scam. Okay. I don't need to do the whole thing. I just want to remind you, CDC have done it before. They lied to us that they can do this and this is what Ralphie Highway is going to look like. Now they're coming again. They have this serious problem. And I said it here, and I'm saying it again. If CDC, if they are able to handle this correctly, they'll be the winner on top. It's a political issue. It doesn't have anything to do with people dying or what have you. This is a political issue. But CDC have a record of not being truthful when it comes to these kinds of stuff. They give us AI highway. They say that's right. Well, look at Rafi Highway. It ain't finished yet. And that Rafi Highway, I tell you, a long time ago, it will not finish. Even on President Baka turn, even if President Baka win another turn, that highway will not finish because they didn't start the highway correctly. But this is a thing that CDC was using to sell that highway to the international community as well as many Liberians as possible. Now they're coming again. They say they're going to build building. They haven't learned their lesson. Look at the list. Look at the list they made up. That President we have put together a committee. You people we unless that means if you don't have the money, they need to stay here and eat crow. Because I've been accusing you of stealing millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. That money you ain't get to build that building. That money you ain't get. You got the money. But that's not the issue for me. It's not the issue for me. Right now, my whole thing is former President Weah, need to get on the radio and cool the heart of sedition. Because CDC and many sedition right now, they feel like there's a flood and the flood took away their building. But to have this play over and over on video, and you come out to make that mean it. And I'm gonna be jumping off the Empire State Building with no parachute on this one because the statement I'm gonna to make is so ridiculous that even myself I feel like I feel more ridiculous. Let's put it that way. If President Weah will come and make a list instead of calming the heart of sedition, giving sedition something to make a list, you think that list that will calm the heart of sedition? Then that means you don't even know who CDC is. You don't know CDC. You don't know your people you're leading. Because I tell you, you will make up appearance in the midst of CDC and sedition that your government, your leadership has failed. And in fact, let me be more ridiculous on this. In fact, test yourself, President Weah, and say, because of this, I want an emergency meeting. And if you guys want to retain me, I will appreciate it. But let's put it on the table. I failed. And if you don't want to retain me, let's put it on the table. Let's find, if you don't want to retain me, get somebody else who will be a standard bearer, and I will support that person. And you will see sedition will be clapping for you. They will not replace you, but that you are giving them the opportunity. They don't feel trapped. Oh, I wish I was your advisor, President Weah. I wish I was your advisor. I wish I was your advisor. You will be successful. Because the first thing I'm going to use, that power that you have, that you're holding on to, that popularity power with Liberians. I don't have to use all of I don't even have to use 25% of it. 15% of that power, I use it. And who will pull forward with you, President? Who will pull forward? Samuel Twaden, Magede, we pack them. All of them. Magamag, whatever that short guy need, we pack all of them. They are not helping you, they are hurting you. You are an individual. You still got many, many years ahead of you. These people you call friends, they are hurting you. Look at Sir Joseph. What's Sir Joseph say about you? Look at Monuba Monu. What Monuba Monu say about your president? We are talk to people who you think they are your, because in order for these people to get close to you, they made the real sedition who love you because of your ability, not love you because of the money. They make sure those people become your enemy. And sedition, grassroots sedition, couldn't even talk to you. They put a black on there. That give her, man, give her. You don't got nothing to say. I get on my show. I say, former president, why you come here? Come here. I beg you, man. I said, former president. The former president who don't know. You don't know that one. I beg you, man. Today. That I need time for. You see, any juicy. I don't got my juicy right now. I go in yama. Okay. Okay. I don't care, Walter Cutter, whether you like my advice or not. You're close your ear. Walter Cutter, what you could do though, you live right there in Connecticut. You can just go on one of those bays, submarine bays, get on that submarine, they put you under the water. You will not even hear me say because you're under the water, you will not hear me. You think you will silence me? You can silence me on the wire. So let me go on and try to move on to another subject matter, which is also important. But if Liberians, if you're dancing in the street because you think CDC is down, they're not coming back, CDC are being destroyed, then you don't know politics. The only people that are going to destroy CDC is sedition themselves. No government, no amount of bulldozer that would do that. Yes, the last thing I want to say about that headquarters. Okay. That's the last thing I want to say about that headquarter demolition process. Sometimes when you see Liberian, there's a saying in Crown Dollar. They say if you're going to chop something, the way you carry your hand up, and you got your collar to chop that tree, and you know how to bring your hand down, you'll cut yourself. Because there are certain power, a tree, a little stick, it requires certain power to cut. A big tree requires certain power to cut. And if you don't know how to measure the power, it's just like playing football. When you're taking a shot, There are certain times you take shot with heavy power. There are certain times you take shot, less power. Your as Aaron Bropper, he will tell you that one. Okay? So if you don't know how to bring yourself, you don't know how to bring your hand down on things, you will hurt yourself. Look at that demolition. If you look at the other funny one, the one is so funny you will not believe it. Okay. So Monrovia is people have been complaining Monrovia is the most filthy country, filthy city in the whole of Liberia. Hmm? The people having issue about having some putting their dirt in a dumper. Then you're gonna pile up dirt in CDC headquarters. Where y'all will carry that dirt now? Hmm? So the city of Monrovia will allow that dirt to stay there and get rotten. Where y'all will carry it? You ain't got place to dump dirt in Liberia. Where y'all will carry it? You're still negotiating for people to come and be your dirt thrower to throw your dirt, and you allow this man because of hate. I would say my word. You allow this man to do demolition, to carry out demolition process. Zinc. Where y'all will carry them now? They break down, you break down. Where you would dump the air? The steel rod sticking up. Where you would dump the air? You're able to clean that place. The only thing that's gonna happen is government will say, "Hey, you leave it," and that place will be your ass. And yes, the dirty thing. The thing is right on the place is right on the highway. So anybody that come from Rafi Highway going to how do you call it what's the name American Embassy, they got to go through it and they'll see all the dirt powder. You spike your face to spike whatever the English word is, and you say you're doing well. You got serious problem in our country. You're going to say you want to damage people building to do demolition, which is okay. That's your property. But when you carry the dirt, you think the government going to tell them so want to play clean 1 week? Your watch, and then that's when people are going to know how connected this government with this thing. It's a political decision. It has nothing to do with CDC owing people or whatever. This is a political decision. Your watch. If you see that place clean in 2 weeks' time, then Samson told the car to come here and eat crow to say the government was involved. That place will not be clean within the next 6 months. They will pardon. Where they will carry it? Where they will carry it? Where they will carry it? Eh? Where they will carry it? That place, they died like that. Where they will carry it? Ain't got place to carry. Let me bring in Terry Cullen, Rescue 2. Terry, thank you for joining me tonight. We appreciate it. I know you've been listening. I'm getting ready to move on to the next subject matter, but let's hear from you. If you've been listening, you care to contribute on this one, that's fine. If not, we'll move to the next subject matter. Let's hear from you.
Thank you, Liberal. How are you this evening? And to
One wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday evening. But before you do that, something happened today at work. We didn't sit well with me. It's an African guy at work. So I do these design and what have you. And now you ask the question, that's why I'm bringing it up. I do these design and what have you. So when you do a design, you have to look back maybe 50 year or sometime 1950 when the highway were being designed and what are some of the materials we used. So I did all my research and what have you. And the guy wanted me to go back to the Bucky time when they used to ride Bucky in California. What kind of material they were using? No material. But anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there. Let's hear from you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Good evening, Terry. Thank you.
okay, so you muted, Liberal. Okay, yeah. So
Now you hear according from my juice.
oh, yeah, the whole Tabata is too much this weekend. This
Yeah.
weekend, the Tabata is too much, and
Okay.
yeah, I feel sorry for CDC. To be
Yeah.
honest, I
To
feel
be honest, yeah.
sympathetic
Yeah.
for them, but it just it's the time of retrospect to retrospect and for citizens to realize what if this is how we expect our life to go. This is how we want it to happen. Now, there are several things to look at from the poor leadership of the CDC. Um, why didn't you leave? Why didn't you take down all your poster, your historical events and just leave the premises? Why you had to allow the people to expose you like that? They had to break
And
down.
they have some magazine, they have some passport.
Right.
Why would you do that to yourself
You
when
know,
you knew these things were coming? My goodness.
I really don't understand. That's poor leadership. That's very poor leadership.
Advisor. Oh, bagudo puna ever man. Oh, but you heard that's in the next
Right.
you have my own brother. I said though, that man
But
able to carry up, but that's
that's how the fool president we are.
what did you
That
say?
how they fool him.
Huh?
And that the same way they fooling him, that he will come back. He will come back. He will come back. Because the Liberian people, the presidency is President we are, former President we are entitlement. So he
Yeah.
will come back because the Liberian people ain't get sent. They're just waiting to bring him back.
And look at the
Yeah,
list.
I keep telling them, seditionists are not the only people in Liberia. In fact, the whole CDC is not equivalent to the amount of people that are going to vote. The people that are going to vote for you are not seditions. I don't know why you can't get it in. You can't understand it. That the same thing happened during the election. If you count how much seditions in the country, you're not even reach quite 50,000. So
Uh,
that one when y'all get ready, y'all can be talking about.
Terry, 5 point something million that people in the British CDC reach
They
50,000.
not read labor.
What?
I challenge Keto to bring the list of CDC
Ah,
or the sedition or how you call
not
it.
the voters, not the people that vote though, but I mean
Yes, seditions.
CDC
I mean,
members.
registered
Ah,
seditions
wow.
committed to the party. They
Ah,
now read 50,000. I'm not
they,
talking about the ones that are in the diaspora. I'm talking
okay.
about the ones that are on the ground that are eligible to vote.
Okay.
So
All
the
right.
people, most of the people who can vote for
Oh, let me
we are,
hold on 1 minute. Water cut. Excuse me. Go ahead, Terry. Go ahead. Let me mute
most
myself.
of the
Let me
people
talk
who
to
vote for
the
President we are
troublemaker.
Liberians that are just lacking. Are Liberians that are lacking. They're not necessarily in CDC. They're not sedition, they're not unity party people. They ain't get no political party. They just like him and they prefer him at the time because everybody said the educated people fool us. And what they can't understand is that before you came to power is completely different from now you have received power. The people saw you, how you treated the country, they saw you how you led, and now you're out of power. So you coming to them, you got to come with them like a responsible person who have been in power before. That is why that is how you got to come to them. You cannot be approaching them like somebody who is not ready to lead. All right. So the people who going to vote for President we are in 2029, former President we are not just seditions. They are Liberians from all over the country. So if they're seeing this kind of a poor leadership from you, how do you expect them to consider you in 2029? But when you keep running around all over the country, yeah, Unity Party people had a problem with a party headquarters. They were evicted. But guess what? They did not demolish the property and expose Unity Party nakedness all to the public. Unity Party were responsible enough to realize that they never had a party headquarters. They move before they evict. They move before the eviction. They move all that. They carry all the satokas. But you waited until the people went and destroyed your property. They broke down all your historical images. The former president picture, the people were tearing it down. Can you imagine? How do you think? How do you sleep when you see those kind of thing? That's why I say I was sorry for them. You muted.
That's what I was making a comment earlier. I thought President we are first before you make up your list. I thought you were gonna come and be frank with sedition and reaction. I failed. There's no two-way street around it. I failed. And in fact, since I failed, I would tell you if you want another standard bearer, I will support that. Let's have an emergency meeting. But sedition, we're not going to turn against him, but to be truthful with them. To be truthful. Because that's exactly what has happened. For you to sit there and allow Unity Party to play politics with your headquarters.
Good evening, Clarence.
So go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, liberal. That just it, man. The people. Eviction is not bad. Everybody can get evicted. You're a political institution. You've been holding that place for 20 years. Okay, it's fine. But you allow the people to destroy your premises and take all your satoka, all your small thing that what you
And
have
put it
in
in
there.
the street. And
The
put it in
people
the
throw
street.
everything outside. Then
You
you
know why I
just
know
be
that?
passing around.
You know why I know that? You come from Liberia. You so fine. Yeah, you play football. Then you instead of you know hang out with Liberian women, you go hang out with American. Then you think say you all that you got American girlfriend. Oh, everything pack her. She ready. She come take your. She start throwing your thing through the window.
Right.
Get out of here! I don't want to see you anymore. Get you like where I go? Where I go now?
That's the truth too. That's the truth.
Well, of course, it happen in this country.
Yeah.
That's why you don't come in a country from Liberia. You can't hang, can't go shackle with American women. No, you shackle with your own because Liberian guys, yeah, they will kick you out. But when they kick you out, their entity then will take you in. But the American woman, when they want to ready to kick you out, they don't just kick you out. They put your trust, you put your stuff through the window, and you see your shit then flying. That's what happened to CDC. You know, why when
Serious.
you sit there and the people tearing sycamore tree, where the tree that of young blood, Muna young blood made reference to say, let's get back under the tree so that we'll have our conversation. And you allow these people to come and destroy your tree like that. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Let me bring in Moses Sable. Moses Sable, thank you for joining us. What's on your mind, sir?
How you doing today?
Not too good, but we're here. First of all, I want to thank God that
Yes.
Terry was here the other day. He said he also pray that
Uh,
God would get intervene and God, those of us that believe in God, we know He has the power. But for those who don't believe, this is a test for you to see how great and powerful God is. Because if God had not intervened, I truly believe that if God had not intervened, see, these shows say, oh, you're not taking anything, and people are going to die. But because of God, nobody got hurt. Oh my goodness, my God is great. Let's hear from you. Let's hear from you, Moses. What's on your mind, sir?
well, we're in the God business today without John Terry, huh?
Moses, tell your own. Tell your own. I will tell my own.
Well, while we thank God, we want to thank the people of Liberia also that, people with not food, they didn't take the street and play the fool because I think the people are resolved to not being violent anymore. And I must commend the general public about not reacting the way that people when people start to predict your responses, then you're not doing something right. So it's good that that happens. But yeah, we're the thing
Thank you.
on my mind today has to do with the thing at the DEA with the confusion between the higher up and all
Okay.
of those
That
things.
will
Yeah.
be the next. That will be the next subject matter
Yeah.
online. So go
So
ahead. But okay.
that
What?
that's the thing. And the other thing is that I managed to have seen a flyer yesterday that talked about the diaspora conference in Washington D.C. and they have the president picture on there. So I'm hoping to get more information on that.
But you're very close to Washington D.C. Why are you asking me way over here in California? What do I know about?
No, I'm just hoping to get more information.
Oh, okay. Well, you're heavy in the Liberian community. Anyway, somebody was saying, some of the young people they were saying you information. But let me go on here. My Esther, we will be discussing that as well. Tomorrow we will discuss that because by tomorrow we'll make sure that we have enough information on that. My Esther wanted to discuss Japan trip, and we'll discuss that tomorrow. But Terry, any other thing on the CDC? I said all what I want to say on CDC. Anything else on CDC before we move to the next subject matter?
Well, I think the CDC they failed to listen, and because of that, they will continue to suffer backlashes. And because right now, this is not a good sign. From we who understand spiritual things, it's not a good sign for them in the realm of the spirit. But again, they will kind of say, "Oh, the man that false prophet, the fake prophet. But yeah, the prophet in prophesied. The other woman on the campus, she said the Lord told her that she should go. See, CDC prophetess. She was there. She said the Lord told her to go on the campus because her container was there. Now,
Oh,
yeah. You
yeah.
saw the video? So these are the things when you attack people who try to give you a way out and a passage. These are some of the things. I don't want to pray any bad. I want to pray for CDC.
But what do you think? What do you think the list from President Weah, the list is that list anything to go by at all? Let me bring in.
Well, the
Uh,
list, if it's official, is it an official list or is it a gossip?
no, that was from their post. Let me bring in CDC spokesperson, and he would tell us what the content is. That a list, as official list, or that's AI list.
So thank you, Mr. Toll. Hi, Ms. Moses Sibi and Terry Collins, the political pastor.
There we go. There we go.
So look, we are happy, and Mr. Toll, you start to go into the real issue, but then you know one thing they say: the monkey can leave a black hand behind.
Whatever.
You try to be objective, then you start going sideways, back and forth. But anyway, I will understand. You know that
I'm a political guru.
we
I want
know
to go
that
to
you don't want
Liberia.
Terry to come at you or the political mathematician coming at you and all that kind of thing. And your what do you call it? The rescue number TD coming at you because he start coming at you right now, telling you how you won't fair to the landlord. Anyway, look. This is a lesson learned. And you know, you said something right, but you're not giving the credit to somebody. This would have been catastrophic in our country Saturday. But again, the wisdom of President Weah, the man who peaceful nature,
No, no, hold on. Let me
sees.
hold you 1 minute. Please allow me to hold you 1 minute. You say I didn't give credit to the person. Who
No,
gave
no, no.
President Weah the wisdom? Who gave President Weah the wisdom?
Can you
I
just let me?
rest my. Who gave President Weah the wisdom?
It's not you to validate that. Let me
No, no,
validate it.
no. I know that, but I'm asking you. Who gave President? Who gave him President Weah air to breathe?
Okay. That's Samson told.
Okay. Now you. I thought you were going to say something about that God.
No, so this the thing. This the thing, right? This man who has been branded by Terry and his folks and his likes that he's a dictator, he's
That Terry.
evil, he's vindictive. This man has shown time immemorial that he's a man of peace. And the security analyst is here. President Weah has never destroyed anything in our nation. He has always been somebody who is considered a bailer, somebody who life is a testimony of Liberian success, of Liberian success. President Weah has been loved because the Liberian people have seen the level of love he has for his country. Unlike the vindictive Joseph Boakai, who said if the election go away, like bro, I'm serious tonight. To Babu Divakola. I'm serious.
I'll let you talk.
Yeah, let me talk.
I'll let you
The
talk.
vindictive Joseph Boakai, the evil, the witchcraft, the man who schemed back and saw a political party.
There's no witchcraft. There's no witchcraft in Lofa County, by the way.
One of the leading political party in Liberia, one of the most powerful political party, opposition political party in Liberia now. The headquarters was destroyed through the manipulation of this government because Joseph Boakai said it before he became president, he would destroy CDC. He won't dislodge all the case from behind him. But you know what he did to CDC?
Well, let me ask you this. I'll push you. No, I will push you. No. Before, but you are too old now. My mind always forget.
You want to distract me,
I can't remember my
children
children name.
Let me
I
finish.
can't remember my children name. Let me ask you this. That just like I told you, I'm pay your rent.
Let me finish before you ask me. Look, you see now what you don't do, but it's still okay. All right, it's still okay. Joseph Boakai, who has been in the political arena for 50 years, cannot show nothing, absolutely nothing to Liberian people, for Liberian people to even say, yes, this man is something. But only lies brought him to power. President Weah, you know what, Joseph Boakai action has done to seditions? Seditions have raised up to now, right? President, we ain't called for fundraiser yet, though.
Yeah. How
I'm
much
talking
the
about
raise?
seditions
How much
just
the raise?
around the war.
How much
The
the
amount of
raise?
money,
How much?
I can't even tell you it because I want the wish kind
The
of
money they raise, they ain't even able to build my share that I want to put my studio in the back there. $2,000, they ain't get it. I beg you, man.
Mr. Do you know how much Wilton Ketter, the political analyst,
How much you raise?
Right now, I'm gonna tell you on this show. I don't care, Mr. So get there. I'm a reaction. I'm an independent on this show. I'm a reaction, and sooner or later,
how much have you raised? How much have you raised?
I can tell you because all of you want to go join our account now, but we can tell you. So the list of president,
you got plenty of money. I can't join you.
The list of president,
free.
And
you have how to people say when they bring the money here, that stolen money when they bring it here, eat it.
So myself, I working, I stole money. Yeah, I working in America. I'm making my contribution significantly.
Yeah,
so
but
all
you're making it to people who are not quite ready yet.
They're ready. Now you're only been in there. Let me eat my own. I get for you tonight.
Okay.
So let me tell you now what happened here, right?
Wow.
You guys' action has lifted CDC out of where we were. And so you guys have no way now to come and muddy the water, but you can muddy the water. That list, President, we have put over there. That list is a list that people will run after to give their support in the shortest possible time. There will be a groundbreaking ceremony.
Where?
Don't worry, you will see it, brother.
And y'all take this truck. Y'all take it in the underground. Y'all take it up.
Don't worry. What are that ARO, that ERO? Don't worry. In the shortest possible time, y'all will see it happen.
We'll talk before I go to Terry on a very serious note.
Yeah.
As educated as you are,
right?
And someone who is very smart as well, and claim to be independent, which I've always doubt anyway, which I know you're not, but I will give you one. I thought perhaps you were going to come up here and tell us the truth.
What the truth? What truth you want me?
Okay. Well, from my perspective, my truth might not be yours, but truth is always the truth.
You speaking English. That's why I like about you, liberal. You very smart. You're engineer for nothing.
You're beautiful English.
You're beautiful. But I'm from Nova Ghana. We from Nova Ghana. We speak beautiful English. Don't worry about that. Yeah. But let me tell you this. I thought you were going to come out here tonight. Not necessary to seek sympathies from people who might feel bad for you, but to be truthful for once. Sedition. To be truthful, that you guys have failed. Forget about failing.
Let me tell you the truth. Yeah.
Hold on now. I say hold on.
How come I tell you the truth now?
Tonight. Let me start the process. I thought you were going to come out here to say, look, my leadership have failed.
And so you want to get that from me?
No. Hold on. You put time passing that. I don't want to tell you that I don't want supposed to tell you before you know that you fail.
Okay, can I just say?
No, hold on.
I won't say it.
No, let me
say it.
You mean say that for nothing?
No, let me just say it so you can be satisfied.
No, you're not saying it the way I want you to say it.
Let me say it the way you want him to say it.
I will say it for you. That way I will satisfy. I know you. You come and post on Yama in it because you think I'm stupid. You stupid. I was going to say, can't talk for me. I will say it for you. I thought you were going to come out here and say, look, my leadership have failed. But the fact that it's not about Liberia. This is CDC leadership failed to keep up with the obligation. And we're talking on a very serious note. These young people that supports you guys back home. 2018, I went on CDC headquarters on their campus. And I was told, asked by Monu, to come under the I will show the pictures in tomorrow. To come under the sycamore tree and take as many pictures as I can. God is my witness. The point here is that Monu told these children, he said, we're going to meet at Anthony Tubman Stadium. I want people to come in with t-shirt. Nobody asked Monu where the t-shirt. How is we going to print it? Those children. The next day, because I was scheduled to go to Grand Gita, the next day I went to another printing shop where I was supposed to print LPR sticker to put it on the car that was going to take me to Grand Gita. Those people say I got to wait 2 days because Sedition were printing T-shirt. And I said, okay, so one of the young men that I said, but when how you printing the money? He said, no, nobody give us money. We buy our own T-shirt and print the T-shirt the way we want it. It's from our heart. Those are the people I tell you we're going to be addressing by now. I tell you we're going to be addressing these young people who tonight, the destruction of CDC headquarters is much more painful to them than you living over there by the U.S. Submarine base over there, the base submarine go up and down on your nose every day. Then you're gonna come here. I tell you, you're gonna go. Let me go to Terry. Let me go to Terry. No. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear from. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear.
What you mean? Can you hear me? I'm analyzing on the show. Let me just learn for you, Terry. Come in, please.
I'm the board chair.
Yeah, I understand, Mr. Board Chair. Mr. Board Chair, I'm
Oh,
an independent here.
you confess?
You say you get no board chair, you got to go board chair, the CEO, they will cut the internet off. Mr. Toe. Mr. Toe.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for reminding me to tell the Liberian people in your own word what you wanted to hear. But let me tell you what we know. We know that our party did not fail us. We know that President Weah did not fail the Liberian people.
Got a long way to go.
we know that this thing is politically motivated by a vindictive old man who will never see the light of day 2029. We know that. But it has reawakened.
You're coming K again. You're K to 2023 ain't work. You're coming K. You see it. Let me show you. No, listen. Before I'm going to be coming. No, I want to get a chance to come speak. All kind of Terry, look at this. Terry, look at this. On a very serious note. Does your old man look like somebody who's going to say, and I'm seeking re-election? Watch this. Hold on. Watch this. Look at his face. Look at his face.
Which was carried out through a court order. How does the administration ensure that such enforcement action are done fairly and without political interference?
The law is the law.
The law is the law.
It's not the government. It's the government implementation of the law. The police were ordered to do it, and they did it. Is that demolition, is removal of the people from premises that don't belong to them according to the law. Thank you very much.
You see, Eva?
Hold on.
Eva
Terry,
walking in broad daylight.
Walter Carter, I'm going to Terry. Terry, that's a beautiful English. But besides that, on a very serious note, does it the eyes you look at tonight, does it look like somebody sleeping?
That
witchcraft. Please.
Witchcraft.
Whatever. I'm asking Terry. I know you come here tonight because you're angry. And you okay, let him talk for himself. Terry, does the eye you're looking at tonight, does it look like somebody that's sleeping? Does he look like somebody that is tired? I think that old man is going to seek re-election. Let's hear from you, Terry.
I feel sorry for Keto. So I want him to express himself, his anger, his cursing the paper, all of that. That's what they were doing. When a woman came for honor there and won the election. Now the billing is lying.
Let him talk.
The structure, the historical structure where the masses meet, according to them, is now lying in ruins with former president. We have picture. The symbol of the CDC is the heart order that is now lying in ruins.
Yeah.
You know, and you hear talking, I feel sorry for y'all. I really do. That's why I'm not talking anything. Because I sympathize with you. I understand the pain you guys are going through. So you guys did not understand the importance of building a structure until somebody demolish your headquarters. That means that you're not ready for leadership. You're not serious.
We're trying to get
we'll
in there.
Talk, this is a show.
These people have been telling you ever since that you're going to be evicted. you're going to be evicted. In fact, the Supreme Court ruled in 2016. You know the Supreme Court and still dealt with a man who you know was not a legitimate owner of the property. Then today you coming to tell us that Joseph Boca they won't make your property to be lying in ruins. It don't make no sound like Liberian can believe what you're talking about. But again, that is CDC for you. They will put spin on everything. But the reality reveals in the final analysis, the Liberian people can see that you're not fit to lead. Because you stay in the property until the people came and demolish the property with all your historical artifacts, all your designs, everything in the place. So for me, I don't have problem. I know CDC have enough money to build another. In fact, they can even within the next 6 months, if they want, they can build a 4 to 10 story structure. They can because they had a lot of money over the last 6 years. I'm just not understanding why they didn't do these things ever since. That's my own disappointment. To allow your people, as we speak, until the AR building can come up, you displace. Your whole entire political party is displaced. So there is nothing to boast about.
Are you saying they are refugees in their own country?
Yeah, they are refugees. In fact, there's some
CDC in the
former
hat,
president
brother.
CDC
in the
my
hat.
own
We'll
country.
talk cut up. We're having a show.
But you crossfiring now. You just asked the
No,
man.
I'm not crossfiring
You
with you.
provoking- you
This is not
provoking-
small
No,
talk. We're not
no,
crossfiring.
when there's no crossfire, we're
No, you provoking it.
intellectual.
You provoking
No,
it, and when you provoke it, I
let-
will come in.
No, but if I provoke the fact that it's not you that I'm provoking, you see that why you can win election. The one I invested, that one you want to put your money in.
I say let the security analyst kind of other case. What you gotta say?
You know what, liberal? You know why I read in job from JMB? They see terminology they use on us. That the law is the law. That they see terminology the old man using.
Let's hear from the analyst.
During the impasse in the house, their quotation was the law is the law. The law is the law. So they asked the old man, what is it? The old man said the law is the law.
Hey, Terry, the law is the law.
I forgot about that one. But let's bring
Friday King, but Sunday is coming.
Most of we laugh and stuff like that. But talk to me, the whole scenario that happened, CDC building being torn down, everything the CDC being asked, eviction notice, and what is because we're talking individual, we're talking country. Talk to me as a security analyst here. Talk to me the security implication overall.
Well,
Or whatever it is, talk to me from a security implication perspective, please.
well, the first thing is that when I came on and I said I think Liberia won in that process because knowing where we came from and where we are, if people had responded the way people anticipated them to respond, by getting in the street and challenging the process, it would have been devastating. And I think that if Liberian people exercise restraint, it gives us the assurance that security is doing something and that the people, security cannot be enforced without the people participation.
Thank you.
That's something that we need to understand. Every demographic you go to, the individual citizens are the main source of providing security because they share information. That's why information sharing is very important when it comes to security issue. My only advice tonight would be to my little brother Carter. You know, when you're making some of these emotional remarks, be careful because we got hundreds and hundreds or maybe thousands of people listen to this thing. And that I hope you just said it and you really mean it when you said the old man is not going to be around to 2029.
Meaning politically, he's not going to be around.
Well, then you
Serious.
need. Okay,
I'm not telling you to die. I'm not going to kill him. I say,
okay. So
yeah.
So here what it is.
You
When
don't get
you're
on
making
your
those-
skin like that.
No,
You'll
no.
not be around
let me just
2029,
tell you,
period.
let me just tell you from security. you need to be explicit when you make
I don't need to be explicit. We on a political trend here.
No,
You will not
but
be
listen,
around 2029.
Moses,
see?
Walter Carter,
Yeah.
why are you
Walter,
being so combative tonight? Except because you
I
see,
don't
this is.
need
wait,
Look, let me
I
say.
don't need a security
you
advisor
see,
to
Let
come
me
and
see,
say.
pull
when
me.
you
Hold
made the
on, Moses. Hold
statement,
on, Moses will come right back to you. Please,
I
let me
said
make
what
this
I
point.
said, and it's
Folks,
clear.
if you're listening, this is Samson told Labro Public. These are some of the stuff that I said earlier. If President Weah had come out and cooled the heart of sedition, we won't have Walter Carter is an intellectual to behave as he's behaving right now. It's unbelievable. He's traumatized.
wait till,
Walter Carter is
no,
traumatized.
let me be serious.
No,
On a serious
no,
note.
let's be serious. Let me just correct
Let
something,
me just say this.
Mr. Moses.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, Walter Carter.
Wait a
Hold on.
Now that you have qualified it, I'm only saying it because you did not say that when you made the remark earlier. People cannot read your mind. You don't need them to hustle you before you go into that. Oh no, I didn't mean that. I meant this. Because when you say those things, you leave it for public interpretations. And people can interpret it any way they want to, even though you didn't mean it that way. I'm just giving you a little hint.
You agree with on the
You know?
post President Weah will
So
not come back 2029?
no. You
No,
see,
no, 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 no.
the
When
way
you,
you express
no,
it,
no, 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 no,
But
no,
you
no.
are
no, the
not,
way
you
you
are not,
express it,
Walter Carter, this
wait
is not
till,
Mr.
wait
Soul.
till,
No, I will not agree with him.
wait till,
Walter
ahead,
Carter,
wait till.
Walter Carter, I'm getting ready to park you in the garage.
The
No
way
You know
you,
problem.
who we are.
No
We
problem.
are, I will put
the
you in the
way you
garage.
said
I will
it,
park you in the garage.
no,
No
seriously,
problem.
my brother, the way you
Walter
said
Carter, let
it,
him speak, please.
the way you said it from the security perspective, that's what they would think. And that's what I'm just telling you. You need to qualify what you speak, what you say sometimes, and don't speak off the cuff. That's all I needed to tell you. I'm not going to get in this thing because, as I always tell you guys, law enforcement personnel. Law enforcement is an institution. That institution cannot be affiliated politically. In Liberia, we've tried to politicize security when it comes to partner affiliations and all these things. These things are not supposed to be these things are, we're not saying security people don't vote, but they don't align themselves with a particular political party.
Thank you. Thank
The
you, Moses.
professional treat
Let's,
for that.
thank
So
you,
I
Moses. Let
can't
me go to
speak,
Walter.
wait a minute. I can't speak to CDC. I can't speak to the issue of what you call the thing of unity party and what have you. That's why when I come here. But one thing I want to end my conversation is that I don't know what's going on. Let civil matters be civil matters and let the court take care of the civil matters.
Thank you.
That's all I said. For
Thank you.
those
Thank
who
you.
are listening and who can analyze it.
Let's come
Civil
to you,
matters
Walter.
does not become
Walter
criminal
Carter.
until something happens.
Thank you, Moses. Let's
So
come to you, Walter Carter.
in essence, what Mr. Moses Sigbe is saying, the government hadn't read to put police over there to come and do civil matter between two people. That's what in essence is. So anyway, and that's a
Don't
good
speak for me.
statement.
Don't speak for me.
I finished speaking for you. So I finished.
I told you
Don't speak for
these
me.
people are
Don't
traumatized.
speak for me.
So
I told you, Moses,
let
there's
me
no
come
joke.
back.
Go ahead.
Let me come back here and qualify what I just said.
Oh, I tell you, say you're going to apologize.
Apologize. I said the old man is vindictive. He's witchcraft. And the things he said, he will not be around 2029.
What Sasugu you see catch the man?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Huh?
They call me Zo Damani. So
where up
Oh, you know
up river, you got Zo up river, you got Zo in
you give me more
Cruiserville now.
money.
You're from Barbados. You got Zo
no,
in Cruiserville now.
no, on a serious note, Mr. Sigmund Moses,
Yes, sir.
you put all your political your security analyst hat on. I'm not God to determine who live tomorrow or who die tomorrow.
Yeah.
What we're speaking here is political.
No, you don't have to tell
When
her.
seditions come under the attack that President Weah will not be president 2029, he will not be there around 2029. Nobody say, hold on, let's analyze what you're saying. I say Boaka will not be around 2029, meaning he will not be president 2029. And for you to come here and insinuate that I'm thinking that Braga will die, well, it's up to you. But I'm saying he will not be around 2029. Period. I got no remorse. I got no regret to say. I say with all fear or favor, President Weah will leave our presidency. He will be parked like an old car, like he said he is, in the back part of the garage, not even the garage, the back part of the garage that we will pull him. And he will be there and then tell God get ready for him. That's what we're
Wow.
putting him. Period.
Kerry,
And I'm serious tonight.
I think
And
this
I'm serious
government
tonight.
has sure
I'm not
some
angry.
honest.
No, let
I'm
me just
hold on. I'm on the floor.
Okay,
yeah,
go ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
energized.
Oh, no, hold on. Moses, let him finish. Moses, let him finish, please.
I'm not
he
angry.
finished. He finished. He finished.
No,
No, I'm not.
Moses,
He
Moses,
finished.
finish.
Finish. He finished. He not maybe it's not gonna when I finish. I ain't waiting for him to finish nothing.
Again, folks, if you're listening, this is Samson To Conversation with Samson To, which has turned to
All right.
a real liberal show tonight.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Moses,
let me
let
land.
him land, please. Let him
So
land.
yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Libra. You're the best host tonight. Let me land.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
No, on a serious note, I'm not angry. I'm energized. I felt
What?
the spirit for something.
The other juice you drank before
Coming
coming
now.
here more,
Coming.
more
Let
than
me
the
let me
juice
let
I
me
can
hear
drink.
something. I felt the spirit from Sunday when seditions. I was fortunate to be on a call closer to the most popular, the most loved, the famous Liberian ever. I was close to that call. All right, on Sunday, and what I saw, what I heard, it motivated me to see Irish Liberians all over the world pouring in to give this financial support in the absence of even calling for fundraiser. I was like, wow, this man
How
is a
much you
human
raise?
magnet.
They will
I
eat
tell
your
you,
money. They
did I
will eat your money.
no, let me tell you something, Mr. Toll. The thing that will make you cry, the thing that will make your blood pressure to go up sky high, when you see that AI in your mind, that AI bidding, you see that AI, you see that thing erected. You will eat crow. You will eat crow back
All
to
right,
back.
just like okay, Moses,
But
Terry,
Lima,
before I come to you, you mean this type of
What the fuck they got it now? Why they get finished? Are the blueprint there?
that the blueprint for
For
the
what
way
thing?
road? I mean
Yeah.
the highway.
What the fuck they got it now? Why they get finished it? And you know the good thing you say here as an engineer, you know what you say? Even Joseph Boaka administration, they 6 years
Because
they
you're set
you
it
not
up
even want to finish
wrong.
it.
You're lied to us.
Hey,
Let's drop
Papi,
that
the
one.
man got
Let,
6 years to finish the road
okay,
now.
let's
Why you
drop
can't
that.
finish
All right,
it?
guys, let me go ahead and open the line.
No,
Let me go ahead and open the
no,
line.
let me just say something real quick.
Yeah, you can go ahead, but
All right,
just have in mind when somebody call,
yeah,
I will
yeah.
call you to a point. So
But
accept that. Go ahead.
on a serious note, let me just tell you, the remark you made was not qualified to say what you said after I made my remark. And I will give you a total case in point. Who was the sedition representative that said we're going to burn the Capitol building 6 months prior to the Capitol building burning down?
It
What
was
happened when the
you
Capitol
asked me a
building
question, right?
burned? Huh?
You asked me a question.
All right, guys.
No, no, no.
Let
That's
me
a
take this
rhetorical
call. Let me take
question.
this call. Let me take this
Oh,
call.
That's a
Caller,
rhetorical
caller,
question.
go ahead. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind? I haven't put a number up yet, but let's hear from you.
Hey, Mr. Toh, how you doing?
Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead.
You know who
Thank
calling
you for the
say
show
what you
tonight. You
do?
know, from the beginning of the show,
The what? The what? Rescue
uh,
Rescue 3, what you say?
Mose,
from the beginning of the show,
rescue to the
Rescue 3, what you say? I don't hear you. Why you disturbing my show? We'll talk about that. Go ahead, Rescue.
I said from the beginning of the show, you getting me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, you started a show on a wrong note.
Man.
Listen, that's my view, Mr. Toh.
Well, you are entitled to it, except that my channel phone is working. Not working right now. Oh, that's a problem.
I know that phone that for America.
Hold on, let me put this other color on. Hold on 1 minute. Let me merge this. You see, I started showing the wrong phone. The channel phone coming for you. Go ahead, Rescue 3, go ahead.
Okay, what I'm trying to see here tonight is that, for example, we all been in the country, we've been working hard to be able to earn property in Liberia. In case that were you, somebody occupy your property, and they decided not to move. You go to court and the court rule in your favor, and people decide to use power to stay on that property. And as time go by, they lose power and another government comes to power and go by the court ruling. When you say getting the owner of the property was wrong, these people occupied the property from 2016. The Supreme Court ruled in the favor of the instant. See, people don't believe it. We know fully well that everybody got your soft side. We got about what CDC is going through. But you can't come into leadership and many of your officials in the government during your leadership, they build a lot of property around it. They think no, they forget about where you get the policy will be today or tomorrow. And you want to blame the government because 2016 Joseph Bako was not president. They really came off. According to their former AG, Senator Serena Seaford, he said even the former Justice Minister told them that they should get the main property. And they said no. They occupy the law, but after when they lose power now, knowing for the way that you are not having power now, by the time you own the land for 4 years, you never pay the rent. By the time you're going to pay the rent, when Keta tonight, listen to me, Keta is insignificant, so all that stuff is making that tonight, nobody got time for him. One of the CDC came on the field, they see there, they were breaking the play up. You said that you're the president. People not come, not people say, you're getting
Hold on. Let me put another sedition on. Go ahead, Davis.
Because some people should be looking at what they're saying here. They're saying out of frustration. You frustrated, go there, you know your mother. When you occupy the mill, you were using that place as a staging in a conference. You were using that place almost get a straight from. Your guy was based on the stage over there. But now you come now to talk about party one quarter. That place was using it, that place down there, where young guy was basically born naked over there as a straight from.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service, Mr.
Thank you. Rescue 3. The other allegation.
That's right. You see the lies?
The other one. Okay. Wireless. I believe that breakable. Let's hear from you.
Yeah. Thank you for the show, bro. You know, I was saying again. That's my wife. I'm saying all the time. My brother probably is not corruption. My brother probably is BCC and hate. It's not what problem. I hear so mostly on the show talking about somebody say me a statement. Down did not me out of Euro. You go back. You're me out of Euro. All naked. You're me out of Euro. Those who are on the stage. Even Costa used to be in over here and say, don't do this, don't do that. Don't go to the hospital and take everybody from in your hospital and bring everybody outside. No, you're here. You make a statement. That just said you chose 200 on the president comfort. President comfort. You chose 200 president comfort. It didn't cost anything. You do it. You know how you should do it. What guy is old. What guy
will Moses, please. Go ahead, Brigable.
Y'all come and just talk because of your emotions.
Sorry. I can convince anybody. Even Moses say I can look at Moses and say, Moses, I want for you to be John us. But you I'll wait them. If you look at somebody come to us. We're not even checking on you. You know you are with them. We look at people like John, not you. Because your owner is trying to look, I prefer they all to come to us. This is a smart man that wants to do a good thing on Labro. Not you. Your hate is just number.
Wow.
So your I even look. Tell me, is that correct pastor says? So I even talk about you. Listen. If you talk about
Thank you.
Invasion.
Thank you.
No, I think you I listen to my brother talking about invasion. When you get this man from the house or from somewhere else, you carry invasion the same day and carry invasion. Why is also supposed to make season people say, okay, you leave the place. It's all news on the air. But not go to the everybody say, okay, people, you leave the place. You get 2 hours or 1 hour. It don't happen. You went there the same night, in the night, and go to a place, why you see hierarchy to be the place there. But because I hate it, they stand. And even Mr. Moses on the show, you know, condemn the violence they put there. They say, oh, It's not true that when something happening in our country, they will come the government.
Thank you.
The government
Thank you.
getting out correct. Instead of coming on the show and say the government did wrong to apologize, they say, oh, you want to justify it. So justify thing that is wrong. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's hear from you. Let's hear from you. IU number 9. Let's hear from you.
Now, a lot of people won't know how to want talking, so you got to take my.
Okay, all right. That IUFC I talk to. That Aaron Broplet.
So, how you guys doing?
Right, thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Toe, I just listened to Clarence making all that noise that he was making over there. Okay? Talking about the government and do nothing in the place that for your people dancing strip club.
Hold on. Let me put this other person on the line, please. Just hold on. Hold on. Just bear with me. All right, Aaron, go ahead. Go ahead. When you finish, so the other guy can come in. Go ahead.
That's what you like. That's why you name him Rescue 3. People who can come on the show and just, talk stuff and they got no evidence to back what they're talking. I mean, when last you saw a naked woman dancing at the CDC headquarters? No, you're laughing. You're sitting there. He's talking that kind of stuff on the show, and you're allowing him to say.
Okay.
You're laughing. The pastor laughing.
Hold on. I thought I put him man already on again. Where you calling again, Father? How many times you call? All right, go ahead, Aaron. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Give him the time to enjoy
I
yourself.
mean, I know you support the president, okay? When people making comment or when people making their statement, you must try to put their statement in context first before you get down to a conclusion for security implication. I pray that you get a consultancy to the police so you can, you can be a. I pray for that. And let me talk to this invasion stuff. Mr. Toe, you in America here. When people got a property dispute in court, do you just go ahead and say, oh, I will buy the property? Who you going to buy the property from? And that's why a lot of people don't want to understand. The people in court, family in court over a piece of land or property. You want somebody to just go and say, okay, we'll buy the property from Mr. So. Every one of y'all that's talking about CDC this or CDC frustrated, CDC that. Since Unity Party was formed, before even some of us were born, you're in the party headquarters. The party that was just formed in 2000, that the party, CDC, that song where they call pressure, CDC will really get your pressure. I'm telling you, all the blunder, all the mistake, all the mayhem that happening in Liberia, you're not thinking about it. That CDC headquarters, the priority, you're telling CDC for the headquarters now, the rice price gone down, the US dollar rate gone down, the road that he was saying, 800, there's no car will reach there. On the road, all the roads are paved. You guys should be really, really ashamed of yourself to even talk about the Unity Party government. They talk themselves from here, they went all the way to Japan. All the countries getting money from Japan, he came with promises. The people know they purposely be all day so they can get him and run on understanding. Then he run it back. The first thing that came from him was the law and the law. That now he know the law. You, Mr. Toe, that now he know the law. When he was trying to remove your own man from Atikofa, he never knew the law then. No, let's be serious, okay? Let's be serious when we come to the Discord. Let's not come and be biased and make people to see our biasness. Please. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys. This guy was trying to call. Let me go there, then we can close it, guys. Let me call him. I don't know why he keeps dropping off, but let me call him and see.
Hello?
Samson to Liberal Public. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
My name is Victor Apome, and I'm calling you from Dallas, Texas.
Okay. now you're the one for me another how do you call it, a Jeremiah over there, so the black people will not get vote, huh?
No.
Go ahead.
contribution I want to make here tonight is, Mr. Toe, I don't care what you do, as long as George Manenwia accused Joseph Baka of manipulating the demolition of CDC party headquarters. That's the narrative sedition will run with for the rest of the year. They will never accept the fact that the leadership headed by George Manenwia blunder in securing a party headquarters for them. It may not be that place, but you guys who have secured a party headquarters in 2020, United Party suffered the same invasion process, like Terry said. Nobody heard any noise of United Party blaming people. Joseph Baka never blamed anybody. Or Muda, who was chairman for the party at the time. Never blamed anybody. They quietly moved from the McLean's building and went up Broad Street. But that tells you how CDC is very irresponsible when it comes to leadership. They don't want to take responsibility for their failures. The only thing they want to take responsibility for is a little games. But I will just digress a little bit. The political parties in Liberia should now understand that having a political party around an individual is not a good thing. For a party to survive, a party should be decentralized amongst its people. If you have the political party members contributing views and other things to the welfare of the party, you will not suffer what you suffer. Our problem say, how can the family be equal in CDT go make arrangement to party headquarters? Brother.
Hold on. Let me merge the other color.
The CDC was still paying money to Bernard, to the lawyer who was loyal to George Weah. They were still paying money to him. They paid over 300,000. Even though they were in court, they were still paying money. They were still paying the rent. After the court ruled, that's when they stopped paying.
Hold on. Let me merge this other color.
Wow.
So the issue here is, rather than shifting blame, you should go ahead and do the right thing.
Thank you.
Blunder in your leadership, you should have left the main property, turn the main property over peacefully, and find another place. The money you're collecting now, the thing you should have done before, that's what you're doing now.
Thank you.
You have collected money since last year,
Hey, say
and
thank
when
you, brother.
headquarters and moved there, that disgrace and embarrassment who are fall on George Manenwia.
Thank you.
George Manenwia is an irresponsible leader, and that's why Liberia will not give him a second chance.
And you can start that, Mary. Or irresponsible caller calling the president irresponsible. You see that?
But Walter Cutter, we are a panelist here on this show.
And then
Caller, go ahead. Joseph, go ahead. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
Hello. Good evening, Mr. To.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm calling from Fargo, North Dakota.
Thank you.
Yeah, my contribution to this evening is that you see, I don't know what's the seditions. I don't know the honor some spell about this we are thing. This man ruled the country for 6 years. All right.
Yeah, blood pressure.
It's a disgrace for them to be defending the invasion. All right, it's a disgrace. Why now? Them and give them building property for themselves. Some of them they build property, accommodated, looted the country, build their personal property, forgetting about their party headquarters. All right, so it's all about greed. They're just fooling the masses. They're using the masses, the children, as a piggyback to come back to power again, to gain wealth. So I don't really yes, you're talking about it's like they been on that Sagamore tree and then they pull all of that bring there. All right. I just got to make my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. Okay.
Hold
on. Walter Cutter. We got one more caller. Caller, go ahead. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Thank you. Go ahead.
How you doing, Mr. Tool and all the panelists on board tonight? This is Saturday calling from Connecticut.
Okay, Saturday. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to weigh in a little bit. I for one, I'm not a sedition, neither I'm not a member of Unity Party, but I just a Braca supporter. For the mere fact, an eviction shouldn't be demolition. If you and I live in the United States, when they want to evict you, they will serve you notice, and that notice would be there will be a time limit. You will be informed how many days or how many months you have to be in a place for you to get out. But what we saw in Liberia, it was highly motivated by some kind of high power. And that is unfair. We can't treat our brother as an enemy. You can't just go break things down. You say when you evict people and then you move forward with yellow machine and start breaking stuff down. That is wrong. So you just look at the big picture. And the president that we supported, we never expected these kind of things to be coming from him. You got a father of the nation, you got to behave like a big brother. You cannot be doing things, and everybody with common sense will know that, hey, this thing is motivated by some kind of power, or a big hand is on it.
Thank you.
You can't break the people things down, and you say, yeah, the law is the law. When you start following the law, let's just call spill and spill. When you start following the law, when you crafted the removal of Fonati Kofa, everybody was saying the law should be the law, but yet you turn your back on the law. But because of common body headquarters, and you start breaking down people's stuff, it's unfair.
Thank you. Thank you. You will be the last caller of the night. Thank you very much. Again, folks, Samson told Labra Public. That will be the last caller of the night. Let me take the number down. Let's hear from you, Walter Carter. Give us your closing. We're going to leave here very early tonight.
Like the last brother.
Oh, my goodness. Walter Carter will only have 15 minutes, so there are 4 of us here. I will give you 3 minutes each. Go ahead. 3 minutes start.
Thank you so much, Mr. To. You're the best tonight. So, look, like the last caller said,
I'll give you 4 minutes.
My brother Salah, thank you so much.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God! You see the man eating my time. The 4 minutes start yellow.
Go ahead, Walter Carter.
No, on a serious note, no, my brother Salah Yalata, one of my big brothers in Connecticut, who supporter, and he's not faking.
Oh, the man, I will not take a call. He in Connecticut with you?
In Connecticut,
I will not take a call against you. What?
I'm
I'm not taking your call against you.
He's not faking. He supported Joseph Boakai because we know he used to buy him off President We are administration, and I'm serious about it because I know the brother very well. And you understand? If this brother can come out to tell you what happened, Mr. To, do you know what it means for people to throw mattresses on their head and they can't eat? For people, the businesses that in Liberia, for it to be looted, billions of dollars worth of business all over the place, for it to be looted. Do you know the amount of money people now remit to Liberia to build homes, decent homes, for it to be burned down or destroyed? What happened on Saturday? Because the police director, the Mr. Boakai, they were not calculating. But you know, I will give thanks and praises to God first and give it to President Weah for the wisdom. The wisdom that God gave Weah, President Weah. You understand? The wisdom that God gave him to be able to contain his follower, to tell you that seditions are disciplined people. Without of the criticism, the lies that were told about sedition, listen to police director calling sedition his fellow Liberian talk. Look at that. Look at the kind of action he carried. That action is a gangster, hooligans. That man is not fit to be a police director. And from now on, we got a name for him. You understand? That man would have caused our country to go into trouble today. I mean, up to present. But thank God for a man called Weah, who has been the peace ambassador, who has brought peace to our nation, who disarm people in the presence of evil men. Disarm young men to give us sanity today. The man look at the whole thing and say, look, Liberia is bigger than CDC headquarters. Let them take it. In the shortest period, we will erect a structure. And this reverend, the political reverend here know, when Jesus says, kill this body, destroy the body, in 3 days, I will raise this body up. The political reverend know that scripture.
Oh my God.
So we have told them, destroy our party headquarters. That party headquarters will be rebuilt somewhere else that will be even decent. And now why you guys you can comprehend everybody going around crying.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, because
yeah, of course you forgot my name. That's okay. That's okay. You forgot my name. That's okay. Next time.
I'm going to give you all your presents tonight, but
no, that's okay. That on the same Walter Cutter that told us here some 2.5 years ago how they were going to maintain power. And you think that you're talking about what we're going to eat here? I beg you, man. Let's hear from you, Mr. Cutter. Walter Cutter, your time is over. Yeah, but no. I'm just making my comment. That's why I'm the board chair. I can make comment. Go ahead, Moses. Let's hear from you.
Well, in my closing statement, I remains the way that I came in. And let me say here, at some point in time, Wilto and these sedition, I'm not too much politics. Your last caller that called in is misinformed to have come in and said all those other things. But you see, when people misinform, they get the wrong information and they don't do research before speaking. Now, why Wilto Carter? This is a rhetorical question. Maybe you can answer it.
No, when I just go ahead. I say you when I answer.
Yeah, he's scared. He's scared. He's scared.
You see, it's not for him to answer. It's a rhetorical question. Hopefully, he can address it in the next meeting. Why you continue to call we are president? We are.
He's president. Once a president, always a president.
We'll talk about your time.
I just said a rhetorical question.
But why would you ask a rhetorical question like that?
But they are sedition. They don't understand the word rhetorical. Why you want to bring that thing up for?
Yes.
They are sedition. Anytime you ask questions, they think they are entitled to answer.
You know, once a chairman.
Well, I'm on the floor.
Why you call President Barack Obama?
Rub your time with all your time.
Obama, but you ask, don't bring the kind. When you open Pandora,
no. You see.
How you call Obama? How do you call Obama?
Former President Obama.
No, you say President Obama. Go on CNN. They say
former President Obama.
President George Bush.
Former President Obama.
Because you don't want this man to be called president.
I'm not here to debate with you, brother.
Get it in your skull. It will be.
I'm here to debate with you.
But don't debate with me.
No. Why you taking my time? I'm giving my closing statement. What's your problem?
Go ahead.
You laughing? Don't know what happened to you in that constitutional state, oh.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Liberal.
But you know, the thing about it is we need to get away from giving people titles and putting them on the pedestal when they're not in leadership anymore. Leadership means a lot. And politics is over. And I keep saying it on the show. The campaign time is the campaign time. After the campaign, we need to put politics aside, local leadership, and look at how we can all come together and build our country. I think that should be our focus. And that's what you see today. Wait a minute, what you tell me to take you? I only got there 1.5 minutes ago. The man took all my time.
Terry,
you see, you're not being good to me.
I gave you extra 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Extra 2 minutes.
Moses,
you finished destroying my thing. Then you want a rescue tool to take all the other time 10 minutes.
Moses, go ahead. You got 30 seconds. Go ahead, close it.
In our country, we need to start thinking leadership, and we need to start thinking love for country. Many of these things that are going on, if we go only let love for country take over our reactions and our actions, it would be great for our nation. And I think that's what I would leave here tonight with. I would say again that I think the country is in a good place at this point under the leadership, because we didn't see nothing crazy happening.
Thank you.
During the incident the other day. And let me make one fact clear. You see, when it say eviction, the person who owns the property has the right to do whatever they want to do with the property. So we need to investigate if the government was the one that sent the yellow machine, or it was the person, it was the owner. Because this case been fought since 2016, he wanted to make a statement that he owns the property, and he got no use for what is on the property, and there were warning given already. So those are
Thank you.
investigations that needs to go on before we start to create our own exhaustion and our own feelings and emotions taking over what their action was.
Thank you, Moses.
Thank you, and I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you. All right, Terry, let's hear from you. Give us your closing on that.
Yeah, Liberal. So it's the Sixth Judicial Circuit Court that ordered the eviction and demolition. And that is what sedition have not told the people. So they're running all over the place. Oh, the government, the government that, because that is what they do. You know, they don't take responsibility. They want to put the responsibility on the government to use it as a propaganda machinery. But the Liberian people not stupid. And look,
So-
breakable. As CDP said, CDC can't wake me up to call me and not go and join them. I can't join them. I'm sleeping. You wake me up, you call me. I will not join. I can't. Listen, I can easily join Musa Ability Party than CDC. You understand? You know how long I've been knowing CDC? You know the amount of people I know in CDC that some of you here, you join. They tell you say I get down for political party, my brother. I want it. And I want it. You understand? I already where I at. I thank God for what? Even the Unity Party, the people I know in Unity Party, if I want job, I can get job tomorrow morning. I don't want it. So all the Tabata you're doing, you're jumping all over the place. I just look at you. Some of you don't even know people close to President Weah. When you get ready, you're talking for him. You don't even know anybody in Liberia. I just feel sorry for CDC. They will have all the things all on the ground. I feel sorry for them. You understand? And I pity you guys very much. That's why you see tonight they're lying kettle, because you got to express that pain that in your heart. You got yeah, this is not. Let me tell you something about spiritual thing, Mr. Labor. Let me tell you, in the spirit realm, all right, when your stronghold is demolished, is a sign of defeat. So that's why I'm looking at you say you're coming back.
So who playing something now? Who playing something?
I did not get it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
If,
Go ahead.
if you say your computer is uneasy, he's on rest, you know, the play, and I feel a pain. It's painful. I'm sorry, but it's painful. That's why I'm not talking tonight. I'm sympathizing with you. But liberal, when in the spiritual realm, as any spiritual person that understands,
Keep your sympathy, Terry. Keep your sympathy.
When your stronghold-
Carter, please.
when your stronghold is demolished or demolished, it's not good for you spiritually. It's a sign of defeat. President Weah is a spiritual man. He's a pastor. He's a spiritual leader. He understands that.
Self-proclaimed.
It will take you a longer time to rebuild a stronghold.
Oh,
A
please.
stronghold is not a structure like to say, oh, you just go put a structure. No. When you have a stronghold, it means there are certain things you do on that ground. You consecrate it. People come, spiritual people consecrate the ground. They dedicate the place to your political institution, all of that. You build a stronghold around it. When that stronghold is broken down, it's not good for you spiritually. But again, that it coming from one other false prophet sitting down on FPR. So you don't have to
That
listen.
one not
Don't take
lie.
it.
That one not lie. That's true.
But
So,
Walter Carter,
yeah.
did anybody ask for
But
your opinion?
that
on
is
this?
why I sat down on the platform here and win you. I'm nothing, but we sat down here and told you, I said,
Well,
"Joe,
no,
we
we
have to lose."
need your spiritual, whether it coming
But
from spiritual or
I'm not
wherever.
giving it to
Keep that
you.
one
All
behind
right.
there.
Okay. All right,
You don't
guys.
need
Let
that,
me, let me,
but we sat
let me,
down
let
right
me
here and
move.
told
That's
you
for
We
we
everyone
gotta
to
have to
get
show
lose.
out.
that
We
be
lose.
praying
We
Tabata
gotta get
prayer.
out. Okay. Terry, thank you.
Your
Well,
prayer
Terry,
mother
thank
was
you
there
for
taking your
sharing.
continuum.
Huh?
No, listen.
Your
Terry,
prayer
thank
mother
you
was
for
taking your
sharing.
continuum.
Terry, thank you for sharing that information with the circuit court, because people don't understand that if it were eviction and demolition, then the court order needed to be implemented.
Thank
Need-
you, guys. Thank
Mr.
you.
Security
Let me do my
Analyst,
let me do my closing. Let me do my closing,
Thank you.
we are
guys.
closing your labor. The scene where you
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
Well, y'all good night. I gotta go. I'll
Okay.
talk to y'all tomorrow.
Great show,
So,
great show,
Good
great
night,
Moses,
show.
bro.
you're
We're
gonna
not
miss
talking, they're talking tomorrow.
if you miss the closing, you will not be able to participate fully tomorrow.
Oh,
So yeah,
you will put me in the garage?
no, because you the subject matter that's going to be discussed tomorrow, you'll miss it.
Okay, please
Okay.
put it in.
So again,
Okay.
folks, Samson told Labrador Public, I want to thank all of you tonight for tuning in. Tomorrow's subject matter is very, very, very
Give me 1
serious.
minute, okay? I just mute.
It's very, very serious and deadly. Liberia, I'll just show you a brief of it. I know many of you have watched the video. I'll just show you a little bit of it. When the war was happening in Liberia during the war, people was wondering where did this behavior come from? Because Liberians were never like that. The drug issue, the government allowing people to form a community vegetative, whatever it is you call them.
If it's
Look at
allowed to,
this video. I'll just play a little bit, not all of it, but look at this video, folks. You see this guy with the green stuff? This is during the war. They tie people like that and call it tabe.
yeah.
Why it's it that this government, even if drug is killing our children, which we all say no to, why will you have people to be treated as though you're in a civil war? We'll deal with that tomorrow, and I
Mm,
hope the partners themselves will come in and let's have the conversation. We're going to take a whole hour on that tomorrow. And
thank you.
so, if you want to fully
Not
participate,
Dr.
join me
Marley,
very
but
early.
I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna call.
What time? What time we're coming in at 7:30?
Mose, you better help you out almost 200 years. You know
Oh
what
man.
time you help you out there,
No,
can
because when you send the thing, some of our guy in will stay in the garage.
Then you go right there. Now they play, we can pack all the Loma people
Yeah.
there. Don't worry about
Our coach says that he will come in tomorrow. That's your topic.
that. Yes, it's a very serious one.
Yeah, it is. It is.
To
Oh,
be able to remind Liberians and
yeah.
Liberians themselves, young Liberians themselves, perhaps they're too young to understand the implication.
Yep.
And that's why the older people in the community need to tell them to stop. You have to take, if you're accusing them of drug or to do tabe, that's a sign that
Victim.
we are still not out of this wood yet.
Correct.
But let me say good night to all of you folks again.
Victimize
Moses,
the victims.
Good night, Liver.
Good night.
thank you. Please join me tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, and let's have the conversation. Good night, guys. Walter Carter will say good night to you as well. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Again, folks, Samson told Labra Pabrito. That's how we're going to bring the curtain down tonight. I'm not too sure why you know who didn't join us tonight to disturb our show. I hope he doesn't do that tomorrow. But I want to thank all of you. No, on a very serious note, I also want to thank the CEO for maintaining the Liberian Public Radio station in Liberia. It's fully equipped now through his power and through his involvement. Liberia Public Radio station in Liberia fully equipped. What we still don't have is the radio station, but we can go live and be able to be seen on platform like this in Liberia as well once you have internet, and we do have internet fully functioning. So I want to thank the CEO for that, and I want to thank all supporters, LPR. Thank you guys for whatever you have done for us. We appreciate it. Just by you coming on here to turn in, well, thank you very much. Wilson, thank you. Ted, thank you. Breakable Power, we say thank you. Sly, we say thank you. Madam Clark, thank you very much. We always appreciate your presence here. It means a lot to all of us. One day, hopefully, one day you will be allowed to be part of the panelists here. Again, we say thank you. Aaron Brupper, thank you very much. Wow, I call Aaron Brupper, then I remind myself when IE uniform yesterday. What I was thinking, say, what I was thinking, how I can wear IE uniform yesterday? Man, something to well, I'm getting older. Wow, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. But anyway, thank you guys very much. Thank you, John Byron. Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate all of you tonight. Williams, thank you guys very, very much for tuning to Labrador Public Radio tonight. That's what we do here. We have conversation among ourselves. Not that we're going to agree with each other, but tonight I think Walter Carter. This is my first time seeing this young man being so animated tonight. His involvement was well profound, and he was not giving inch to nobody here tonight. So I think I told you, I said anything will shake CDC up, and if CDC know how to play that, look at Walter Carter, the quiet guy on this show. Look how he was tonight. He was not giving inch to nobody. This thing really got to them. And if they play their card well, these are people we have to deal with. Now, can you imagine we're having a campaign, 2029, and Walter Cutter is on the other side with this kinds of thing to remind him what had happened to them? They're not going to give inch to nobody. So we better gear ourselves up and sharpen our minds. Well, whatever political party you belong to, if you're not CDC and you're going to be facing CDC, you need to educate yourself on any subject matter because they're not going to give inch to nobody. We just saw that tonight. I was making fun and said, oh, they are traumatized. But no, these are things, I keep saying it. You do something to somebody, it turns something in there that you don't believe will happen. I play football. There are certain times you score some goal, and you don't even believe that you yourself scored that goal because somebody kicked your legs for the fact that you can't fight on the field. So you take that spirit, move you with that ball, and you go and I'm gonna score. Nobody gonna take the ball away from me, and you score and you don't believe it. This is what exactly happened to CDC. I hope this incident here will burn within them good spirit, patriotic spirit that will move whenever, even if they do come to power, that they will stop the stealing and move the country forward. Samson told Labrador. Welcome to real world, CDC. This is what they do. If you are not ready, you want to play small ball game, and you play with somebody who been in the political party for 50 some years, and you want Kanye and wine, you'll come and wine. This is what they do to you. You'll come and sit on these platforms. Will teach Unity Party says. You see them, the whining, they ready, they squeeze the pepper in your face. They don't even, you know how they can do that what they do here? They take the pepper, rub it like that and go like that. Then you say, be man, show us now. Then you there, mama, oh, papa, oh, CDC crime, mama, oh, papa, I beg you, man. You better grow up. This will make CDC grow faster. They come to power, they want Liberia. This is Liberia. Liberian politics has never been easy to handle. This will make you know that you are a man now. Welcome to the real world. Welcome to the man world, where men are men, boys are boys, thief are thief. You can't be thief boy. You can't be thief man. Sincerity is what it is. And Liberian politics, they don't require that. You see the kind of game they play with President Waka said that Lord, our law. Joseph Wakai. He said, Lord, our Lord. They'll go up and count down. But that's true. He lied. Lord, our Lord. He make it up. The court say. And y'all say y'all respect the rule. Y'all respect the rule of law. Huh? They take time to wrap it because they knew you guys were not ready. You're small children. So they wrap it around you. They come in. Welcome to the real world, CDC. I feel bad for you because these are property. And the reason I feel so sad because there are some sedition, young sedition, born into this thing here. That's the only place they know. As a political, because I was one young and involved into PAD when we meet at coconut plantation. And as Bacchus Matthew or even somebody Deacon Carlo who I'm trying to get in contact, when they speak to you, as young person, your body is shaking. inside of you. And you're thinking, why would these people do this to my future? This is the place. Many sedition believe their future was going to be moving up, and you're going to do this to them, and you stirred up something in them. We hope that whatever it is that stirred up in CDC and sedition, that will be positive and not negative. With that, Samson told. Good night, folks. Join me tomorrow. We'll be talking about more issues. Good night.
Italie, mon Dieu Seigneur, à ça. Rachel de Kibo, je adé. On va venir Koto, Yaliba, Bagnon, Yalia pour la femme. Avec Koto, Yali. Avec Koto, Yali, Stéphane Soko. On va venir. Amagrimera Koto Nyaliba, Stéphane Soko ya pour la femme. Aïe, Koto Nyaliba. Amana vere kasawa. Amagriga vere titi papa vere sa. Seri peke seri peke. Ayo yuje banyo. Ye sikre kama pa. Sisi ye la play. Oye la Koto Nyali. Ale banyo e pour la femme. Hey, Koto Nyali. Awo. Taba Sisi Ruwa Arena Velini Paka. Taba Sisi Ruwa Arena Velini. Waye. Ale na yuya korokabu. Abile Koto Nyali. Yosu made jokure. Pamro alo. Made waba bere wasawake. Waba bere. Ampawe mabani. Niama. Ampawe mabani. Ampara suwa kula bayo. Akina nika bere titi baba. Aja tubo.